Very good afternoon to all of you. Okay. Since you all know all the basics of your accounting, now we'll start off with partnership accounts, which is very, very important from your foundation angle, as well as it is very, very important from your second year angle also, because 50% of your second year portion is related to a partnership. Even in foundation, definitely good number of questions are asked with respect to what partnership accounts. Now, what we'll do today is, I'll first teach you the basics of what partnership today. Theory in detail will take when I start on Thursday. Theory I'm going to start with, after one chapter of Sale of Goods Act, I'll be starting off with what? Partnership accounts theory. But right now, I'll just give you the small basics of what is partnership, so they can understand. But in accounts, we'll be more concentrating on what type of accounts are, prepared in partnership, how the books of accounts are maintained. Everything will be taught in this particular chapter. Okay. Now have a look at what do you mean by partnership. Okay. Look at the way they have given here. They have given partnership, association of two or more person, sharing of profits or losses of the business, existence of business रहना चाहिए, agreement should be there, business can be carried on by all or any one of them acting for all, and unlimited liability of all the partners. These are some of the features. All these things we'll study in the definition itself. As far as accounts of partnership is concerned, how to maintain the accounts, trading and profit and loss account and balance sheet are prepared by what? Partners. You know what is trading, P&L and balance sheet. More important is this profit and loss appropriation account. Why this profit and loss appropriation account is prepared. And apart from that, you have capital accounts, fixed capital method and fluctuating capital method. So initially what I'll do is I'll teach you all P&L appropriation account and your partner's capital account. Both are connected. How they are connected, everything will be explained. Later on, we'll see other things. Okay, admission, retirement, death, dissolution, all these things we'll see. Okay. Now, sir, what do you mean by partnership? We'll see the definition. Though I'll not take in detail here, in detail it will be taken in your law. But nonetheless, this definition is very, very important, which I'm going to explain you all. As per Section 4 of the Partnership Act, 1932, partnership is a relation between persons. Relation between persons means only one person cannot run a partnership. Minimum kitna रहना चाहिए? 2. Who have agreed to share the profits of the business. Okay? Profits of the business means sharing of profits is very, very important, and there should be business. It should not be a non-profit organization. So if I want to start a non-profit organization, means my intention is not to make profits, then I cannot start a partnership firm. Partnership firm cannot be a non-profit organization. It has to be only profit making, because sharing of profits is important. There should be business. If there is no business, then there is no partnership. Carried on by all or any one of them or any of them acting for all. Sir, let us say there are 5 partners. All 5 partners can act, or one person can act for what? All. That is the crux of partnership. So, features. First of all, partnership is a relation between persons who have agreed. Point number 1. Persons agreed. Agreement should be must. Means partnership is not created by law, like HUF. In HUF, if you are born in a Hindu family, you automatically become a member of what? HUF. Agreement ka zarurat nahi hai, but partnership is created by agreement. First one. Second one, there should be what? Business. Third one, there should be sharing of profits. Correct? Fourth one, carried on by all or any one of them acting for all, means mutual agency. And of course, there should be persons. Point number 5, means one person cannot form a partnership firm. There should be more than what? One person who if you want to form a partnership firm, there should be more than one person. Is that clear? These are the features of what? Partnership. Is that clear, guys? Now, ye jo hai in detail we'll take later on ki kya hai karke ye. Right now you understand there should be persons, there should be agreement, minimum 2 people, there should be agreement, sharing of profits is important, business is important, business can be carried on by all or any one of them acting for all. Now, I don't want to get deep into this, but one point is very, very important. Now let us say there are 5 partners. How many partners? 5 partners, and I am one of the partner. Correct? Now you put all the responsibility on me. Okay, you other 4 partners, they put responsibility on me, saying that, sir, you only carry on the business. We will listen to whatever you say. Correct? Fair enough. I'm acting for what? All. Other 4 people say, no, 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 we also want to enter into what? Management. Okay, you can also enter. But one thing you remember, any act done by a partner is act done by all the other partners. I repeat, any act done by a partner is an act done by all the partners. So if I am acting, then I am acting as an agent, then you are acting as a principal. If you act for the partnership business, then you are acting as an agent and I am acting as a principal. Is that clear? This is known as mutual agency. What it is known as? So in partnership, there is always a mutual agency. Is that clear? In detail, इसके बारे में हम बाद में चर्चा करेंगे. Okay? Next. Limited liability partnership, वो भी हम बाद में करेंगे. Now, come back. Here. Now, in partnership accounts, okay? In partnership accounts, concentrate here. What all you'll be studying? Sir, 2 parts. One is dissolution of partnership. Dissolution of partnership. You can also take down dissolution of partnership. Another is dissolution of partnership firm or it is also known as dissolution of firm. Okay? So as far as your partnership accounts is concerned, bifurcated into 2 parts. Dissolution of partnership and dissolution of partnership firm or dissolution of firm simply. Okay? Now, I'll explain you what is dissolution of what? Partnership. In dissolution of partnership, okay? Hear the sentence carefully, all of you. In dissolution of partnership, the firm will not come to an end. Only thing, the relationship between the partners will what? Change. Is that clear? For example, let us say A and B are partners. Please concentrate here. A and B are partners, sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 1:1. You are a partner, even I am a partner. Profits are 1:1, 50%, 50%. Now let us say I have become old. So I want to take a step back and I want to give you more space and you can work hard. What will you tell A? You will tell, sir, anyway your working time are less. So we will change the profit sharing ratio. Okay, I'll say, okay, fair enough. You take 60%, 40% is mine. Now tell me, earlier the percentage was 50-50. Now the percentage has become 60-40. Is there a change in profit sharing ratio? Change in profit sharing ratio means our rights are changing. Our rights are, this is known as dissolution of partnership. In dissolution of partnership, partnership firm will not come to an end. Only the relationship, अपना थोड़ा rights and liabilities थोड़ा change हो सकता है. उसको हम क्या बोलते हैं? Dissolution. So case 1 is change in what? Profit sharing ratio is an example of dissolution of partnership. Is that clear? Second, now please answer this. As and how I go and explaining, you'll understand why partnership also. Sometimes, you know, a sole proprietor cannot do everything. So he has to run a partnership. Is that clear? Like I have done here. Because I cannot run everywhere. Now my work of partnership is going on, taken care by my what? Partners. So when the work becomes too much, you require partners to manage. That is why partnership, you know, kind of an organization starts. Is that clear? Why there is good number of partners required? Because there is a lot of work. Time is limited. You require more people to run the business. Might be there is a shortage of funds. Correct? Especially in case of trading organization. Investment jahan zyada rehta hai. You require people to come and put in what? Money. That is why more partners are required. So that is known as admission of partner. What? So admission of partner में क्या होता है? Admission of partners. हाँ, tell me इसमें क्या होता है? Admission of partners में बताइए. A partner is admitted. Reasons are many. Might be the partnership firm is falling short of funds. Might be good amount of people are required for what? Working. So admission हो जाता है. But when a partner is admitted, will the profit sharing ratio remain the same or will change between all the existing partners? It will definitely change. This is also known as dissolution of partnership. Is that clear? Similarly, there is retirement. What? Retirement of partners. Okay. And there is death of partner. Okay. So these are all dissolution of partnership. Example of dissolution of partnership. Is that clear? So what do you mean by dissolution of partnership? Dissolution of partnership means change in the constitution of the firm. Partnership firm will not come to an end, but there's a change in the constitution. Either new partner is admitted, retirement हो रहा है या death हो रहा है, or no admission, no retirement, no death, but still there is a change in profit sharing ratio, change in the constitution. But the firm remains intact. Business is a going concern. It will not come to an end. Is that clear? But in dissolution of partnership firm, here the firm only will come to an end. Is that clear? Shutter down. All the assets are sold. Liabilities are paid off. Business khatam. That is known as dissolution of firm. So in dissolution of firm, क्या होता है? Firm is shut down. That is closed. Is that clear? Because of various reasons. Might be the partnership firm is not running properly. There's a lot of fight between the partners. They want to dissolve the partnership firm. They want to sell off all the assets. Fair enough. That is dissolution. Is that clear? So in your syllabus, itna to aap sekhenge. Is that clear? And this is there for your second year as well as CA foundation, which is very, very important. Understood? Is that clear? Up till here, any difficulty? So tell me, my dear friends, okay, in partnership accounts, you will be studying two parts mainly. What? Dissolution of partnership, that is 4 things: change in profit sharing ratio, admission of a partner, retirement of a partner, death of a partner. Then dissolution of partnership firm or dissolution of firm, where the firm only shuts down. Now, people who have studied their second year, you might have studied that in these cases, okay, in all these cases, admission, retirement, death, you open one important account known as revaluation account. What account? Why that account is opened, I'll tell you later on. But in these cases, admission, retirement and death, you open revaluation account. Okay? And in dissolution of firm, shutter down, you're dissolving, will you prepare revaluation or realization account? Have you ever wondered why that word realization is given? Reason is assets are sold, money is realized. Tell me. Assets are sold, money is. That is why you open what account? Realization account. Assets are realized, liabilities are paid off. That is why here you open what account? Realization account. And here you open what account? Revaluation account. Why revaluation account? I'll tell you later on. But realization, you understood why realization account is to be opened? Because the firm is completely shut down. Is that clear? Up till here the things are very much clear. Okay. Now come back to the second part. Okay. Sir, you said what are the final accounts, sir? Final accounts to trading account hoga. Okay. We prepare trading account. Second, we prepare profit and loss account. Third, we prepare profit and loss appropriation account. Fourth, we prepare what? Balance sheet. And more importantly, you will also prepare what? Partners capital account. What? Partners capital account. So you should know, right now you should know how to prepare P&L appropriation and capital account. Right now. You already know how to prepare trading and P&L account. There's no rocket science. I have told you trading items kya kya aata hai, P&L items kya kya aata hai. At least basics you know. Isn't it? Right? But now we'll study how to prepare what? P&L appropriation account and tell me, partners capital account. These are very, very important. This is a basic class mein yehi aap seekhoge. Okay, now come down here. I'll give you an example here. Let us assume that you have prepared trading account, okay, and in trading account you will definitely get finally, correct. I'll take the final item which is important, 2 GP, barabar hai? Gross profit. Now this gross profit will come in profit and loss account. All of you know that? Yes. Where it will come? This much you all know. In the basic class you have studied, na? Okay. You will get here by GP. And this finally, there are so many items. There are so many items here. Okay. There are so many items here. Finally, here you will get what? 2 net profit. Now net profit, where does it go? That is what you have studied in a sole proprietor, because in sole proprietor only one person, net profit will be enjoyed by that person only, correct. But partnership mein there is no one person, there are minimum how many people? 2. Yes or no? So this profit, net profit, has to be appropriated among the partners, and that is why below this P&L account you will also prepare what? P&L appropriation account. And right now you take this net profit here. कहाँ? इधर कैसा है? 2 GP by GP. Here 2 net profit by net profit will come here. And this net profit is appropriated among partners. Now, how this appropriation is done, that is what we are going to, I'll teach you all now. Okay? Now, first, I'll just ask you certain questions. Up till here, is it clear? Correct? Trading account is prepared, you find out the GP, GP transferred to P&L. P&L account is prepared, you get the net profit transferred to what? P&L appropriation. And then you have to prepare P&L appropriation. Now, my first simple question is, can salary be given to the partner? Answer. Salary is paid to the partner. Okay. I'll ask you a simple question, because all of you have done your second year, and most of you right now who are in second year have some knowledge of partnership accounts. Correct? Give me the journal entry for salary given to the partner. Let me see how many of you can give the answer. There are 2 partners, A and B. Both are working partners. So both have decided to take salary, and let us say it is there in the partnership deed. Okay. Generally in partnership need not be registered, but it can be registered also. Compulsory nahi hai registration. But generally we have a partnership deed. And partnership deed mein likha rehta hai kya? Salary should be given to working partners A and B. Interest on capital should be given to the partners. वो सब लिखा रहता है तो देना पड़ता है. Is that clear? So I am asking you, what is a journal entry for salary given to the partner? Salary account debit to partner's capital, not cash. Why? Separate account. Now answer this. Okay, A and B are partners. There is an employee, Mr. Z is an employee. Salary paid to employee. Pass the entry. Salary paid to employee. Pass the entry. Salary account debit to cash or bank. So similarly, salary paid to partner. उनको भी पैसा चाहिए ना? What is the entry? So you are saying salary account debit to partner's capital. So partner's capital account is credited. Correct? Huh? Yes or no? Answer is yes. It means that this is an appropriation. What? It is an appropriation. It means that there is a connection between profit and loss appropriation account and partner's capital account. I repeat, there is a connection between profit and loss appropriation account and partner's capital account. Whatever is appropriated, it will first go to whose account? Partner's capital account. From there, they will withdraw the money. That drawings is already there. समझ में आ रहा है? Is that clear? That is why P&L appropriation account. Now, please try to understand. What comes in P&L appropriation account is anything given to the partner in partner's capacity. I repeat, what? Anything given to the partner in partner's capacity will come in P&L appropriation account. Now, before this, let me tell you, hear it carefully. Sir, in the partnership, there is a partnership deed. Partnership can be oral also, no problem. Yes, partnership can be oral also. But mainly if it is written, it is easy for the partners to what manage the things. Otherwise disputes and all will not get what resolved easily. Isliye everything is what written. So in the partnership deed, it is clearly written that partner should be paid salary, bonus, commission, whatever it is. Then only partner will be given that. If suppose if it is not mentioned in the partnership deed, that salary should be given, ye mention nahi kiya hai, then partner will not get any salary. Please try to understand. It means that partnership deed is silent. If partnership deed is silent on matters of salary, partner will not get any salary. Second, partnership deed is silent on matter of interest on capital, because partners pump in the capital. If this money had they kept in the bank, they would have got interest or no? Here they will get interest on capital. But please try to understand, if the partnership deed is silent, partner will not get any interest on capital. Nahi milta. So no interest on capital, no salary, bonus, commission, remuneration to the partners if the partnership deed is silent. Means if nothing is mentioned about salary, nothing is mentioned about interest on capital, उनको कुछ नहीं मिलेगा. फिर क्या मिलेगा सर? जो net profit है, let them share in their profit sharing ratio. खलास. Sir, but if it is mentioned, salary, commission, bonus, remuneration should be given to the partner, then it is given according to the partnership deed. If it is mentioned in the partnership deed, interest on capital should be given, then interest on capital should be given to the partners. Similarly, interest on drawings. What are drawings? Money withdrawn by the partners from their business for personal use. On that, they will have to, partners have to pay interest to what? Firm. That will be paid by the partner to the firm if it is mentioned in the partnership deed. So three things should be mentioned in the partnership deed. If at all it has to be accounted here, it should be mentioned in the partnership deed. Eneno? Salary, bonus, commission, remuneration. Ella vanda idu. Salary, bonus, commission, remuneration. Should be mentioned where? Should be mentioned in the partnership deed. If at all it has to be given to the partners. First. Second, interest on capital. If it should be given to the partners, it should be mentioned in the partnership deed. Third, if interest on drawings has to be charged, then it should be mentioned in the partnership deed. This much you remember. Is that clear? These three things. Anyway, in law, we are going to study this in detail. Sab kuch hai law mein. But these are the things which you have to remember. Sir, then please show us the P&L appropriation account. How P&L appropriation account will look. I'll just take an example here. Have a look at it. I have given P&L appropriation account here. I'll also open partners capital because both are connected. Partners capital, assuming there are only two partners. Okay. Partners capital, debit, credit. A and B are partners. A and B are partners. Okay. Now I'll just take a small example where your net profit is rupees 1 lakh. How much? 1 lakh. Net profit is 1 lakh. And then partners capital account balance. The capital will always show credit balance. So by balance brought down opening balance. Let us say it is 2 lakhs and 2 lakhs. Okay, already opening capital is there. During the year, firm has earned a profit of how much? Tell me. 1 lakh. Now this 1 lakh has to be appropriated among the partners according to the partnership deed. Now let us assume both the partners A and B, they say no, ye 1 lakh hai na, 10,000 will keep it as reserves. What will keep? Reserves. Oh, we will not use that. We will not touch it. These are known as general reserves. What they are known as? And reserves can be created only if there are profits. And in this sum, is there a profit? Yes or no? Answer is yes. So out of 1 lakh, a general reserve is created, not compulsorily, that is decided by the partners, 10,000 rupees. Entry is P&L appropriation account debit to general reserve. How much? 10,000. So entry, journal entry आ गया, क्या आ गया? Profit and loss appropriation account. Tell me. Debit 10,000 to general reserve 10,000. And this general reserve will be shown in the balance sheet, on the liability side, below your capital, below your, it is a part of a capital only. Right now you are not distributing it, you are keeping it as a reserve. समझ में आया? So tell me the first entry. If any reserves are to be created, first of all, what is the rule? There should be profits. There should be. If there are losses, you cannot create any kind of what? Reserves. You tell me, your father, let us say, earns a monthly income of 50,000. All 50,000 goes in household expenses and your this thing and everything. Can he keep any reserves? Ask your father to keep a reserve. What will a father say? Arey, 50,000, everything I spend. Nothing is left with me to keep what? Reserve. हाँ, 50,000 आया, खर्चा करने से पहले ही मुझे रिजर्व करना है तो कर सकता हूं. बट खर्चा इंपॉर्टेंट है ना. खर्चा करने के बाद क्या करना है? देखना है प्रॉफिट्स बचा है कि नहीं. उसमें से आप रिजर्व्स रख सकते हो. सो वन थिंग इज वेरी क्लियर, यू कैन क्रिएट रिजर्व्स ओनली इफ देयर आर प्रॉफिट्स. Wherever the word reserve comes, ensure that there are profits, then only the reserve can be created. Is that clear? Even in company accounts. Remember this is a rule. Second, अभी बचा कितना? बचा कितना? 90,000 बचा ना? Out of 1 lakh, 10,000 is gone, 90,000 is left. Now you see the partnership deed. In the partnership deed, it is mentioned that A and B should be given salary of 20,000 each. How much? 20,000, 20,000. Then give. Then the entry will be, so this is GR created. Okay. Second one is salary paid to partners. Okay. Now salary paid to partners. Entry will be salary to partners account debit. Salary to partners account debit to A's capital account credit to B's capital. A को credit 20,000, B को credit कितना? 20,000. Salary to partners debit how much? 40,000. Sir, क्या बात कर रहे हो? Salary is an expense. When treated as an expense, right now it is not an expense, it is an appropriation. Is that clear? It is as good as you are paying to yourself. Partnership and partners are one and the same. But in accounts, we treat them as different people. Are understood? So what is the entry? Tell me. Salary to partners account debit to partners capital. Partners capital बढ़ेगा. Partners capital और partner capital बढ़ गया तो partner खुश. मेरा capital बढ़ रहा है. उतना withdraw कर सकता हूँ मैं. Later on you can withdraw your salary. Okay. Now where it will get posted in partners capital? इधर आएगा. क्या? By, tell me, by salary to, tell me, partners. By salary to partners कितना? 20,000. इधर भी 20,000. समझ में आ रहा है? Now wait, sir, is salary to partners a nominal account? Answer, it should get, where it will go? P&L account or P&L appropriation account? P&L account or P&L appropriation? Appropriation. अरे P&L account is already closed. Yes or no? P&L account close होने के बाद ही P&L appropriation आता है. So this should get transferred to P&L. Entry बोलो. P&L बोलो. Appropriation account debit to salary to partners. 40,000. 40,000. Now come down to P&L appropriation. Hikada. To, tell me, to salary to partners. A, B, A 20,000. B how much? 20,000. Outer column. Now have a look at it. To salary to partners, by salary to partners. To salary to partners, by salary to partners. Salary to partners account gets closed. Is there a connection between P&L appropriation and partners capital? है. Now tell me, out of 1 lakh, 10,000 is general reserve, 40,000 is given as what? Salary. This salary is credited here. How much is left? 50 is left. How much is left? 50,000 is left. Now partners will say, अरे interest on capital 2 lakh है ना? See the partnership deed again. In the partnership deed, it is mentioned that 10% interest should be given on capital. You have to mention, take on opening capital. Opening capital कितना है आपका? 2 lakhs. 2 lakhs into 10% कितना होगा? 20,000. So 20,000 किसको जाएगा? A. B को 20,000. So give it and that will come in appropriation account again. Understood? Now answer this. इधर आ जाओ. Third, interest on capital. Interest on capital to partners. Tell me, entry. बोलिए, interest on capital to partners. Same like salary. हाँ. Interest on capital account debit. It's an expense for the firm. 40,000. That is total is 2 lakhs opening capital. 10% will be 20,000. So total कितना हो गया? 40. Interest on capital account debit to A's capital. Tell me, to A's capital how much? 20,000. To B's capital how much? 20,000. So you will come here and write here by what? By, tell me, interest on capital. Again 20,000 and 20,000. Now tell me, interest on capital should get closed or no? Interest on capital is a nominal account. It should get closed or no? Where it will go? P&L. So entry P&L appropriation account debit to interest on capital 40,000. So go to P&L appropriation account. On the debit side, I'll write here to interest on capital A and B 20,000. Outer column 40,000. कितना बचा? 10,000 बचा. Yes. 10,000 you give it to what? Partners. Assuming there are no drawings here. वो भी आता है, वो भी करेंगे, इसी सम में करेंगे चाहिए तो. Is that clear? Now 1 second. I'll ask you a question. Up till here you understood? Now please look at this. To interest on capital, by interest on capital. That account gets closed. Now come down to these journal entries. You'll notice journal entry. Salary to partner debit, salary to partner credit. बराबर है? बचा क्या? अरे ये दोनों अकाउंट क्लोज हो गया ना. सैलरी टू पार्टनर्स डेबिट, सैलरी टू पार्टनर व्हाट? क्रेडिट. बचा क्या? P&L appropriation account debit to partners capital. अरे yes or no? Come down here. Interest on capital debit, interest on capital credit. बचा क्या? P&L appropriation account debit to partners capital. It means that appropriation amount will go to what? Capital account only. Whether it is salary, whether it is interest. So instead of passing these two entries, I can always say P&L appropriation account debit to partners capital. For salary as well as what? Interest. But ये entry क्यों नहीं मारते हम? दो entry क्यों मारते हैं? क्योंकि दिखाने का कि ये salary है, ये interest on capital. That is why we pass two entries. Understood? Is that clear? All of you are able to understand? Okay. Now I'll ask you one more question. Okay. Please answer this. Drawings made by the partner. Tell me the entry. Withdrawn money, cash withdrawn from the business by the partners A and B. Drawings account debit to? Drawings account debit to? Drawings account debit to? Drawings account debit to cash. Drawings account debit to? Are simple here. Cash withdrawn by the partners is nothing but drawings account debit to what? We have done this in journal entry. But drawings should also be closed. Transferring it to P&L appropriation or partners capital account? Are drawings will reduce your capital. Bolo. Drawings will reduce the. So drawings will not come in P&L appropriation account. I repeat, drawings will not come in. Interest on drawings will come, but drawings will not come. Drawings will come in partners capital account only. So what I am going to put right now in pink color will not come in P&L appropriation account. It will come only in partners capital account. So tell me, when drawings are made, tell me. Bolo. Drawings made. Drawings in cash. First you will tell me the entry. Drawings in cash. हाँ, drawings account debit. Let us say both of them have withdrawn 20,000 each, means total 40,000 they have withdrawn. Total कितना withdraw किया है? 40. To cash, how much? 40,000. Okay, so 40,000, 40,000. Now finally this drawings will get transferred to partners capital. Let us say आधा आधा drawings है, कितना है? आधा आधा, A का आधा 20,000, B का आधा. Tell me the entry. हाँ, drawings transferred to, tell me, drawings account, here rapa, drawings account transferred to, very good, transferred to capital. Tell me the entry. A is capital account debit, very good, A is capital debit 20, B is capital debit 20, to drawings account gets closed 40,000. समझ में आया? Is drawings account getting closed? Answer. Drawings account is getting, now where it will come? Go to partners capital, इधर आएगा to drawings 20,000 and 20,000. Up till here any difficulty? Hello? Up till here any difficulty? All of you understood? Now tell me, on this drawings, if it is mentioned in the partnership deed that because the partner has withdrawn, the partner has to pay the partnership firm interest on drawings. Now tell me, interest on drawings, it is as good as income to the partnership firm, and it should be reduced from partner's capital account. Yes or no? Tell me the entry for interest on drawings. Blue color again. I'll come back to blue. This will again come in P&L appropriation. Chalo, bolo. Fifth one. Interest on drawings. Interest on capital. Interest on, let us say interest on drawings is 2,000 each. 10%. 20,000 ka 10% is 2,000. Is that clear? Bolo, kitna hai interest on drawings? Entry bolo. Interest on drawings will increase the capital or reduce the capital? If capital has to reduce, it has to be credited or it has to be debited? It has to be debited. Is that clear? Entry. A is capital debit, B is capital debit, let us say 2,000, 2,000, to interest on drawings. Interest on drawings, how much? 4,000. Kala? Now come down here. Here, partners capital account. To A is capital account debit. A is capital account debit. To interest on drawings 2,000. Now this interest on drawings should also get closed. Transfer it to P&L appropriation account. Entry. Bunny, heli. Tell me. Interest on drawings debit. How much? 4,000 to P&L appropriation account credit. How much? 4,000. So this will come on which side? Credit side of P&L appropriation. Idhar aa jao. Idhar aayega by, tell me, by interest on drawings A and B, 2,000 and 2,000. Total is how much? 4,000. Now have a look at P&L appropriation account and partners capital account. Only one thing will not come in your P&L appropriation account, that is drawings. Drawings will come only in partners capital account. All other items, I mean barring even the opening capital P&L appropriation mein nahi aayega, and general reserve also. Barring that, salary, interest on capital, interest on drawings, these three items, I repeat, salary given to partner, interest on capital to the partners, interest on drawings will come in both the accounts, P&L appropriation as well as Arey, open your mouth yaar. Are you able to understand or no? Is that clear? दोनों तरफ आएगा. देखो इधर. By interest on drawings, to interest on drawings. Interest on drawings account gets closed. To salary to partner, by salary to partner. Salary account go closed. To interest on capital, by interest on capital. Interest account closed. Hello guys. Now you tell me what is the total profit left? कुछ भी बचा है क्या इधर profit? बचा है ना सर? ये कितना है? 100 and 1 lakh 4. इधर भी कितना? 1 lakh. Are you getting it? 1 lakh 4. Now balancing figure, you tell me. 1 lakh 4 minus 90,000, which will give you 14,000. How much? 14,000 is your remaining profits to be shared among partners in their profit sharing ratio. If nothing is mentioned in the partnership deed, the profit sharing ratio is equal. So we'll assume the partner profit sharing ratio is what? Equal. So 7,000, 7,000. Entry क्या आएगा? Entry आएगा directly to capital. Entry P&L appropriation account debit to partners capital. What? Partners capital A and B. 7,000 and 7,000. Total is how much? 14,000. This will come as by, tell me, P&L appropriation. By P&L appropriation. In bracket what? Profits. 7,000 and 7,000. That's it. Khalas. Then you have to balance it. To balance carried down. ये देखो 2 lakh 20 40 247. 2 lakh 47,000 ना? 2 lakh 47,000. 2 lakh 47,000. Balancing figure कितना है देखो? 2 lakh 47,000. What is the balancing figure? 2 lakh 25,000 and 2 lakh 25,000. It means that from 2 lakhs the capital has increased to 2 lakh 25,000. Means 25,000 उनको मिला पार्टनर्स को. नहीं, उससे ज्यादा मिला सर, क्योंकि ड्राइंग्स भी किया है ना. अरे यस और नो. सो कितना मिला उनको क्या मिला? उनको 20,000 20,000 7,000 47,000 मिला. 47,000 में से ड्राइंग्स कितना किया है? 20,000. और इंटरेस्ट ऑन ड्राइंग्स कितना चार्ज हुआ है? 2,000. तो उसको निकाला तो बाकी बचेगा 25,000 which has increased. Capital has increased by 25,000. Is that clear? This is how your what is done. Tell me. P&L appropriation and partners capital account is prepared. Is that clear? Understood? In a pink ink, okay? GR will not come in both. To GR, general reserve. Then बाकी सब आएगा. GR and drawings will not come in both the cases. GR will come in P&L appropriation. It will not come in partners capital. Okay. Drawings will come in partners capital. It will not come in appropriation. Interest on drawings दोनों तरफ आता है. I hope all of you have taken down this. I'll just show you the, how it comes. Correct? ये by इधर आएगा salary. Correct? Then interest on capital इधर आएगा. Correct? Yes. Then interest on drawings इधर आएगा. Yes. I put some arrows where it is going to come. Is that clear? Understood? Now concentrate here. I would like to, put some certain things. Now, sir, in second year, there is no general reserve sum only. Fair enough. Might be that is second year, yaar. Foundation है क्या कहता रहो? Suppose if, now you tell me, reserves are to be created from what? Profits only. You tell me your father is earning 50,000 rupees. Okay? Two options I'll give you. Your father does the first option. 50,000 salary आने के बाद सीधा 50,000 reserve. Correct? Then your mother asks provisions. I want to buy food items, grocery items. Okay? Some toiletry items. Give me money. What will your father say? Everything I've kept as what? Reserve. New hai ko to ho First option. Second option is father says, okay, out of 50,000, we will keep what? We will spend the expenses. Then we'll also make provision for expenses in future. Probable lag raha hai ki, health is deteriorating. Might be someone is having some kind of a BP issue or a issue of, sugar. आगे अगले महीने मुझे क्या लेना पड़ेगा? गोली लेना पड़ेगा. इसके लिए रिजर्व करोगे या प्रोविजन करोगे? प्रोविजन. प्रोबेबल लॉस के लिए प्रोविजन. दैट विल आल्सो कम इन P&L. प्रोविजन करने के बाद देखो कुछ बचा है क्या? अगर कुछ बचा है, फ्रॉम दैट यू क्रिएट व्हाट? रिजर्व. अरे अंडरस्टूड? इज दैट क्लियर? सी इन अ फनी वे, olden days, not now. Okay? olden days, couple get married. Both of them are earning handsomely. They have not got a child. Correct? They are planning for a child. Correct? So what you have to make? Huh? Provision करना है या reserve करना है? Hello, I am asking a question. Let us say a couple, they are thinking of having a baby. They don't have a baby right now. They are thinking of having a baby. Wife is still not pregnant. Is that clear? No, these examples are important to understand. But they are thinking of having a baby in future. At least for next 3 years will not have a baby. But first year of the marriage, they want to create a provision. Can they create a provision? No. They will create a reserve. They'll create a... Now let us say wife gets pregnant. Then start creating provision. Provision for hospital, doctor kade hobeku, gulgi sudadirtav. Correct? Poor woman has to face everything. Because I've seen when madam was carrying Aditi, first baby, no? Correct? So gulgi, nura injection, so much of trouble for a lady. Okay? So I had to make a reserve or provision. I was making provision. Correct? Then, when Aditi was born, 15th April 2010 she was born. Okay? And got to know that there's a baby girl. One of the old relative. Togopain, hudigatilo in. Roka gole id madina. Bazu katak suru mada. Madi madabeklakinda. Inna hutilaki. One ದಿವಸ ಒಂದು 24 ತಾಸು ಆಗಿಲ್ಲೋ one relative is already saying ಮಾಡ್ಪ ಆಯ್ತಲ್ಲ ಮಾರ ಮಗಳು ಈಗರ ಹುಟ್ಟಾಳು ಮದುವೆದು ಮಾತಾಡತಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನ ಓಲ್ಡ್ ಮೆಂಟಾಲಿಟಿ ಡೌರಿ ದೇನಾ ಪಡೇಗಾ try to understand that. So it means that he was telling me make a provision not a reserve, make a, because girl born is they old people they think that it is a liability only. Even now in certain villages and all, baby girl means it is what? Liability. Nobody is happy. Some of them are not happy at least. I am telling her, she is a baby who has made me a father here. Let me enjoy that feeling. Hintavala suragirtav. Okay, that is a different matter. But I am telling you, is that clear, guys? So, समझ में आया ना? Is that clear? तो वो बात है. तो एक अभी there is something existing. For that I have to make provision for education. Yes, provision करना पड़ेगा. That is not reserve. Provision करना पड़ेगा. Is that clear? Correct. Reserve is ये सब provision करने के बाद excess जो बचा है वो reserve. I hope it is clear. So provision, where it will come? Provision will come in P&L appropriation or P&L account. P&L account. We have already seen that in the basic class. P&L account debit to provision for doubtful debts. Have you not seen? So PDD, where it will come? In appropriation or P&L account? P&L account में आएगा, इधर आएगा. P&L account debit to PDD, इधर आएगा. PDD, P&L appropriation में नहीं आता. So all provisions will come in P&L. All reserves will come in P&L appropriation. Is that clear? Okay, now next question I'll ask you. Okay, let me see how many of you can answer this, if you have studied properly. Okay. Now I am one of the partners. You are also a partner. You are B and I am A. Partnership firm requires some additional funds, but you have got 2 lakhs. I have also bought 2 lakhs in the firm, but still there is a shortage of funds. So B is telling A that you are telling me, sir, why don't you pump in more money? I say, I'll pump in, but I'll not pump in as capital. I'll give it a loan to the partnership firm. What? Now tell me, can a partner give a loan to the partnership firm? Answer is yes. So loan given by a partner to the partnership firm. Will the firm pay interest to me? will the firm pay interest to me? For the firm, it is an expense. So, interest on loan, which is given by a partner, is given to the partner in partner's capacity or as an outsider? As an outsider. What the partnership firm will say? Vinayak is one of the partners. A is one of the partners. He has given the money, but not in the capacity as a partner, as an outsider. And on this, the partnership firm will have to pay interest at the rate of 6% if nothing is mentioned in the partnership deed. If partnership deed is silent, still you have to give how much? But if something is written in the partnership deed, 7%, 8%, 9%, that should be given. But if nothing is mentioned, what should be given? 6%. Now please pass the journal entry. See here, you are passing the journal entry from partnership firm's angle, not from partner's angle. Now tell me, loan taken by the partnership firm, entry. Cash account debit or bank account debit to partner's loan. Partner's loan is liability. Asset increases, loan also increases. Correct? Interest given to the partner. Entry. Interest given to the, for the partnership firm. You means for the partnership firm. For the partnership firm, interest is an income or an expense? Expense. Entry. Interest on loan account debit. Let us say that interest is 6,000. And I have given you 1 lakh as a loan. So 6,000 interest are right. Is that clear? Interest on loan account debit to, you can say partner's capital. You can say partners, but this interest on loan is an expense. This will not come in P&L appropriation account. It will come in P&L account. कहाँ आएगा? P&L में आएगा. Though interest is going to capital account, but it will not be an appropriation item. It is an P&L item. So appropriation से पहले ही आपको क्या करना पड़ेगा? Interest on loan given by a partner should be deducted. Is that clear? All of you are able to understand? So tell me, where will interest on capital come? Interest on capital कहाँ आएगा? Appropriation में. Interest on loan given by a partner, P&L. P&L as well as capital. Capital में आएगा because capital gets what? Increased. मेरा capital तो increase होगा because I have given a loan. मेरे को तो income हो गया. My capital should what? Increase. But it is an expense for you. For the partnership firm, it is an expense. It will be debited to P&L account. Is that clear? Now answer this. Can it so happen that, अभी इधर ही देखो, this premises is used by my partnership firm. Okay? So if I ask some rent, let us say some 5,000 rent, because that partnership firm is different, this Attitude Professional Academy is what? Different. Sole proprietor is different. Now, if I tell my partners, give me a rent of how much? 5,000. Now, who is paying? My partnership firm will pay to individual partner, yes or no? So it means that the premises, mera premises is used by partnership firm. Can I charge rent? So rent given to the partner, kahan aayega? Rent is an expense for the partnership business. So rent account debit to Vinayak Sir's capital. My capital will what? Increase. And rent is an expense. That will not come in appropriation account. It will come in P&L account. So P&L account debit to rent. So rent given to the partner or interest on loan given to the partner, means loan is given by the partner, interest is paid to the partner. These two will be debited to P&L account and not P&L appropriation account. समझ में आ रहा है? Is that clear? And my dear friends, whether there are profits or no profits, I don't care. मेरे को मेरा interest on loan चाहिए, मेरे को मेरा rent चाहिए. Then you treat it as loss. NP, net loss आएगा आपका. I don't care. I want my rent. I want my interest on loan. But one more thing you remember, guys. अगर profits ही नहीं है, net profit zero हो गया, then no salary, no interest on capital, no profits, no interest on drawings. कुछ भी नहीं था. It means that to give interest on capital, to give salary, commission, bonus to the partners, what should be there? What should be there? Profit should be there. Profits after all the expenses. Profits should be there. If there are no profits, no appropriation account. I repeat, if there are no profits, there are no appropriation account. आएगा ही नहीं. ना कहना पार्टनर से, अरे इतना हार्ड वर्क किया, मेरा सैलरी कौन देने वाला? अरे प्रॉफिट ही नहीं है तो क्या मिलेगा आपको सैलरी? पहला प्रॉफिट्स रहना चाहिए, तभी सैलरी मिलेगा. सैलरी, कमीशन, बोनस विल बी गिवन ओनली इफ देयर आर व्हाट? प्रॉफिट्स. नाउ सम पीपल माइट से, सर अभी एक काम करेंगे, हाँ ये 1 लाख नहीं, ये 10,000 है समझो. ओके, जनरल 20,000 30,000 समझो. सो 30,000 में से जनरल रिजर्व कितना किया है? 10,000. एक्चुअली जनरल रिजर्व नहीं करना है, बहुत कम है समझो, जनरल रिजर्व ही नहीं है, इधर 30,000 है. सो 30,000 में से सैलरी कितना देने का? 20, 40. अरे बट प्रॉफिट्स आर ओनली हाउ मच? बट कैन आई गिव सैलरी ऑफ 40? नो. देन द सैलरी विल बी रिस्ट्रिक्टेड टू वॉट एवर इज द प्रॉफिट्स. प्रॉफिट्स कितना है? Profits are 30. Your salary will also be restricted to. Sir, but how should I give it? In the ratio of their salary. Ratio is 1:1. 20,000 is 1:1. So 30,000 should be divided in the ratio of what? 1:1. That is 15,000 and 15,000. Khalas, no interest on capital. Interest on capital देने के लिए पैसा तो बचना चाहिए ना. पैसा ही नहीं है, profits ही नहीं है. पैसा ही नहीं है means what? Profits ही नहीं है. It means that if profits are not sufficient, if profits are not restricted, P&L appropriation में लॉस आ ही नहीं सकता. In P&L appropriation account there cannot be loss here. It means that only profits can be appropriated, losses cannot be what? Appropriated. But only thing, name is given P&L appropriation account, profit and loss appropriation account. Doesn't mean that losses are appropriated. Only profits can be appropriated, losses cannot be appropriated. हाँ, what? Later on net entry will be passed. That will again get reversed. He is saying salary are paid on what? Monthly basis. Monthly profit ಇರಬೇಕಲ್ಲ. Monthly profit ಇತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ಕೊಡು salary. Monthly profit ಇತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ಕೊಡಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಡ. And generally this salary entry need not be passed every month. Yearly entry you can pass. You can withdraw as salary. You can keep a note. Last day, that is 31st March, you can pass an entry. One single entry can be passed. Clear? Up till here, any difficulty? Up till here, any difficulty? So I'll ask you a question now. Please tell me. Rent given by the partnership firm to one of the partners, where it will come? P&L appropriation or P&L? Now, loan given by one of the partners, and on that partnership firm is paying interest on loan to the partner, where it will come? P&L account. It will not come in P&L appropriation. P&L appropriation में यही items आएंगे, बस हो गया. Salary, commission, bonus, remuneration, whatever it is, interest on capital, interest on drawings, general reserve if any. General reserve is you want to create a reserve. It is not mandatory, compulsory नहीं है, voluntary. मुझे रखना है profit, बाकी सब expense करने के बाद भी मेरा profit बचा है 1 लाख, उसमें इसमें 10,000 मैं नहीं लूंगा, वो reserve करके रखूंगा. That is why that reserves will come in the balance sheet after the capital. And in admission, that reserves will get transferred to what? Capital. Admission में. Because that reserves belongs to the partners only, which they have created earlier. वो हम बाद में देखेंगे admission में. Up till here, any difficulty? Clear? पक्का? Okay. Now, come down. One more. Sir. Guys, please concentrate here. One is, hello, there is something known as two methods. What? Two methods of maintaining capital accounts. Capital accounts of partners. Anybody can tell me? One. Tell me. Fluctuating capital method. Fluctuating capital method. And fixed capital method. In fluctuating capital method, you will prepare only one account. One account. That is capital account. in fluctuating capital method, two accounts. How many accounts? Two accounts. One, fixed capital, that is capital account. Another is current account. What account? Current account. ओके मैंने जो इधर किया है, हेलो, मैंने जो इधर किया है, ये देखो, ये फ्लक्चुएटिंग कैपिटल है. मीन्स कैपिटल फ्रॉम 2 lakhs इज शोन एज 2,25,000. कैपिटल फ्लक्चुएट हो रहा है. कैपिटल इन फ्लक्चुएटिंग कैपिटल मेथड यू प्रिपेयर ओनली वन अकाउंट, दैट इज कैपिटल अकाउंट. ये फ्लक्चुएटिंग कैपिटल मेथड है. इज दैट क्लियर? नाउ इन फिक्स्ड कैपिटल मेथड यू प्रिपेयर हाउ मेनी अकाउंट्स? नाउ कॉन्सेंट्रेट हियर, इल केयर रे. ये जो ओपनिंग कैपिटल है ना, ओके, कैपिटल इंट्रोड्यूस्ड while starting the business, additional capital introduced, उतना ही फिक्स्ड कैपिटल में आता है. ये जो बाकी है, इंटरेस्ट ऑन ड्राइंग, सैलरी टू पार्टनर्स, इंटरेस्ट ऑन कैपिटल, ओके, ड्राइंग्स, all these will come in current account. Where they'll come? Current account. Is that clear? So my dear friends, I will take this fixed capital method कैसा आएगा. Okay, so tell me, in fixed capital method, two accounts. हाँ, fixed capital method. Here one, the partners capital account. What? Partners capital account. क्या क्या आएगा इन फिक्स्ड कैपिटल मेथड? पार्टनर्स कैपिटल अकाउंट क्या क्या आएगा? ओके, हाँ, टेल मी. बाय बैलेंस brought down. Is that clear? Then by cash or bank, which is also known as additional capital. What? Additional capital आएगा. Then to cash or bank. This is not drawings, this is capital withdrawn. What? Withdrawal of capital. Withdrawal of what? Capital. Then to balance, carry down. Okay, generally, hello, generally additional capital and withdrawal of capital is very rare. Additional capital is also very rare. So जो opening रहता है वही closing रहता है. If these two items are not there, if these two items come, then थोड़ा बहुत change होगा. But capital will by large remain what? Fixed. Is that clear? Okay. Then second account, we'll open what account? This is the first account. Second account, क्या open करोगे? Partners current account. Tell me. Partners head रे current account. Obviously, I have to take two columns, but I have taken one column here. But two columns में same आएगा उधर. Is that clear? Obviously, more than two columns will come, but one column I'll take it just for. क्या क्या आ सकता है बोलो इधर. Now please try to understand here. Partners का जो ये current account है, okay, this can show a credit balance also, buy balance brought down. It can also show debit balance, to balance brought down. दोनों दिखा सकता है. This or that, both will not come, either credit balance or debit balance for a single partner. Is that clear? Okay, next. By salary, commission, bonus, etc. to partner. इधर आएगा. By interest on, tell me, capital. इधर आएगा. Is that clear? Then by profit and loss appropriation account, in bracket क्या? Profit इधर आएगा. So all appropriation items will come in partners current account. It will not go in fixed capital. Is that clear? Then इधर to bank, drawings. Drawings means not withdrawal of capital. Capital withdraw नहीं कर रहे हो. ये जो salary, bonus, interest and capital and profits, this is what you are withdrawing. This is not withdrawal of the core capital. Withdrawal of the profits and salary and commission. Is that clear? So इधर आएगा. Then to interest on drawings. To interest on drawings. इधर आएगा. Is that clear? Any difficulty? Then इधर आ सकता है to balance, carry it down, or by balance brought down, as the case may be. Any one will come. Is that clear? Generally it is a credit balance. Debit balance भी आ सकता है. If you withdraw more, is that clear? Then debit balance आ सकता है. Any difficulty? So how many methods? Two methods of maintaining capital account. One is fluctuating capital method, another is fixed capital method. Up till here, any difficulty? This is how P&L appropriation account is prepared. And your capital account. Any difficulty? Okay. Now I'll ask you questions, please answer. Should salary to the partner be given? When salary to the partner should be given? Only if there are profits. Only if there are profits. And more importantly, not only profit, it should be mentioned in partnership deed. If partnership deed is no interest on capital, no charging interest on drawings. You know interest on drawings, interest on capital, salary, commission, bonus, kuch bhi nahi aayega if the partnership deed is silent. Nothing is mentioned in the partnership deed. Now if nothing is mentioned in the partnership deed, what is the profit sharing ratio? Equal. What? Equal. These things you have to understand. This is your unit number 1 in short. aa jao idhar. Have a look at it. ये छोड़ो, क्लॉजेस छोड़ दो, ये तो थ्योरी में आएगा. हाँ इधर आओ. एग्जाम्पल, important example, I'll read it for you. A and B commence business in partnership on 1st January 2022. No partnership agreement was made, either oral or written. Very, very important. No partnership agreement was made in oral or written. Means there is no partnership deed only. Just like that they have started the partnership. So just like that they can start a partnership. Yes, we can start. How it is started we'll see in detail in law. You don't have to worry about it. They contributed 40,000 and 10,000 respectively as capital. So capital contribute किया है A and B ने 40 and 10. In addition, A also advanced 20,000 on 1st July 2022. Loan. Advance means loan. Partner has given a loan. Who has given? A. A has given a loan. A met with an accident on 1st April 2022 and could not attend the partnership business up to 30th June. The profits for the year ended 31st December 2022 amounted to rupees 50,600. Disputes having been arisen between them for sharing the profits. अभी झगड़ा हो रहा है profits कैसा distribute करने का, because A met with an accident. First, A का claim देखो. A क्या बोल रहा है? He should be given interest at 10% on capital and loan. दोनों. Because A का capital कितना है? 40. Loan कितना दिया है? 20. So A is saying, I want interest on capital. I want interest on loan. Profits will be distributed in proportion of capital. A क्या बोल रहा है? Profit should be in capital ratio. देखो मेरा capital 4 है, तुम्हारा capital 1 है. 40, 10, 4:1. Now tell me, I am Mr. A. I have pumped in a capital of 40. You have pumped in a capital of 10. I have given additional loan to the partnership firm 20,000. So I am saying profit sharing ratio 4:1, capital ratio, not equal. That is what I am saying. And nothing is mentioned in the partnership deed. First of all, tell me, is the profit sharing ratio 4:1 or equal? So what will B tell? If you are B, what will you tell me? You will say, Mr. A, nothing is mentioned in the partnership deed. And if nothing is mentioned in the partnership deed, the profit sharing ratio should be equal. So I will not get 4:1. Second, I am saying I want interest on capital 10%. What will you tell? Sir, nothing is mentioned in the partnership deed. You will not get interest on capital. I am saying I want interest on loan at the rate of 10%. Will I get? No. How much will I get? Very good. Even if the partnership deed is silent. I have given a loan. I will get 6% interest. I should get 6% interest. So इसमें से कौन सा भी A का क्लेम बराबर नहीं है. ये क्या बोल रहा है 10% ऑन कैपिटल एंड लोन, कैपिटल तो नहीं मिलेगा, लोन पे मिलेगा, मतलब लोन पे ऊपर कितना मिलेगा 6%. प्रॉफिट शुड बी डिस्ट्रीब्यूटेड इन प्रोपोर्शन ऑफ कैपिटल, ये नहीं इक्वली. अभी बी का देखो कंटेंशन, तुम क्या बोल रहे हो, तुम बोल रहे हो नेट प्रॉफिट शुड बी शेयर्ड इक्वली, यू आर राइट, बी's claim is right. Second, he should be allowed remuneration of 1000 per month during the period of A's illness. A का एक्सीडेंट हुआ था ना, तो B बोल रहा है मैं काम कर चुका हूं ना, you are not there sir, so I want a salary of how much, 1000 per month. What will I tell you? Useless fellow. Check, go and check what is there written in the partnership deed. Is anything mentioned? Nothing. You will not get, you cannot claim 1000, you will not get salary, bonus, commission, nothing. नहीं मिलेगा, नहीं मिलेगा 1000. इंटरेस्ट ऑन कैपिटल एंड लोन शुड बी गिवन एट 6%. इंटरेस्ट ऑन कैपिटल नहीं मिलेगा, इंटरेस्ट ऑन लोन 6% मिलेगा, बट इसको नहीं मिलेगा क्योंकि ये नहीं दिया है, ये नहीं दिया है लोन. इज दैट क्लियर? यू आर रिक्वायर्ड टू सेटल द डिस्प्यूट. आंसर देखो, सिंस देयर इज नो रिटन और ओरल पार्टनरशिप एग्रीमेंट, allowing rules are following, actually following rules are applicable as per the partnership act. Act will apply. No interest is allowed on capital, 6% interest allowed on loan advance. Profits and losses should be shared equally. No remuneration is allowed to any partner for taking part in the conduct of the business. Thus देखो इधर, neither A or nor B will be allowed interest on capital, नहीं मिलेगा. 6% interest will be allowed to A and B. ये कितना दिया है? both have given 20,000. नहीं, only this fellow has given ना. A has given, correct है, so only A will get. ये थोड़ा गलत गया है. Interest on capital allowed to A because A has given. In this sum B has not given, so he will not get interest. If B has given a loan, then he will also get the interest. Then profits and losses should be shared equally. Yes. No remuneration to B. Correct. बराबर है. Now tell me 50,600 is a profit. Out of 50,600, only one item will come as an P&L item. What is that? Interest on loan. Interest on loan will not come as an appropriation. It will come a P&L. But anyway, you have to deduct it. Interest कितना मिलेगा? कितना दिया है लोन? कब दिया है वो इंपॉर्टेंट है. ये देखो कब दिया है. एंड डिसम्बर इज अ ईयर एंड. हेलो, द प्रॉफिट्स फॉर द ईयर एंड डिसम्बर है. लोन कब दिया है? 1 जुलाई. फर्स्ट, सो जुलाई, अगस्त, सितंबर, अक्टूबर, नवंबर, डिसम्बर. हाउ मेनी मंथ्स? ओनली 6 months interest you have to calculate. Calculate 20,000 into 6% into 6 by 12. 600 goes off. लेस करो, बचा कितना? 50 should be shared equally, half half. Simpler. Sum is done. Did you get it? This can be asked in your second year also. Theory question भी पूछ सकते हैं. फाउंडेशन में तो आएगा ही आएगा. Any difficulty? Okay, ये सम बाद में लेंगे हम. Okay, that sum will take later on. Up till here, any difficulty, guys? All of you understood how to open P&L appropriation and the provisions relating to P&L appropriation? Pakka? Any difficulty? I am asking you, some questions are there. If you have any questions, please ask. All are silent. It means that you have understood everything, or you have understood nothing. I hope you have understood everything. After this picture is clear. Guarantee for second year this will come. For foundation it might or might not come, but we'll have to work out the sums. Okay, we'll take this illustration 1 and illustration 2, and then we'll wind up of this thing. Is that clear? I'll start. Now hear it carefully. A and B started business on 1st January 2022 with capitals of 30 and 20,000. According to the partnership deed, देखो, according to the partnership deed, punch word. According to the partnership deed, B is entitled to a salary of 500 per month and interest is allowed on capital at 6% per annum. According to the partnership deed, means partnership deed में लिखा है कि remuneration देना चाहिए और interest भी देना चाहिए. If it is there in the partnership deed, should it be given? Yes. The remaining profits are distributed among the partners in the ratio of 5:3. There. So even the partner profit sharing ratio is given. If partners profit sharing ratio is given in the partnership deed, then it will not be equal. It will be according to the partnership deed. Partnership deed बोलता है 5:3. Profit should be in the ratio of 5:3. Next, during the year, देखो, During the year 2022, the firm earned a profit before charging salary to B, interest on capital. Before charging means अभी तक salary नहीं दिया, interest on capital नहीं दिया. कितना है? 25,000. During the year, A withdrew 8,000 and B withdrew 10,000 for domestic purpose. Means drawings. These are not interest on drawings. These are drawings. Give journal entries relating to division of profits. Only division of profits, not drawings. Tell me the first entry. I want the journal entry. First is 25,000 is net profit. Here drapa. Igni P&L appropriation account tagadi. Net profit L barata. Debit or credit? Here draw. You don't pass the entry right now. I'll first put an account. Directly go on passing the entries. Ille by net profit. Here pa. Yato. 25,000. Now, first entry, tell me. First entry, salary to B. Salary to 500 per month. How many months? From 1st Jan is there. 1st Jan to 31st December, 12 months. 500 into 12, 6,000. Journal entry bolo. Salary to partners account, debit to partners capital. And then P&L appropriation account debit to do entry. But single entry you can also pass, no? Salary will get what? Cancelled. Entry will be P&L appropriation to capital. ये देखो क्या किया है? P&L appropriation account debit to B's capital. Means इधर दिया है. P&L appropriation account debit to directly B's capital. Means they have not passed two entries. They have passed only. Arey, I told you, no. Either you can pass two entries or directly can pass one entry. They have passed one single entry here. One entry combined. Tell me the two entries. Once again, please tell me the two entries. First, salary to partner B account debit 6,000 to B's capital. Then next entry, P&L appropriation account debit to salary to B. Or else, salary account will get what? Closed. Entry will be P&L appropriation account debit to B's capital. In bracket you can put what? Salary. How much? 6,000. Now interest on capital is allowed at 6% per annum. Tell me the journal entry. I want two entries first. First two entries. Tell me. Interest on capital. All of you please repeat. Partners capital. Partners capital will what? Increase. Interest is debited. It's an expense. And that interest should get closed by transferring it to P&L appropriation. Entry. P&L appropriation account debit to interest on capital. These are two entries. If you don't want to pass these two entries, one single entry, directly, P&L appropriation account debit to partners capital. A, B. कितना है? A 6%. 6% on 30,000 and 6% on 20,000 for one full year. 1,800 and 1,200. Total is how much? 3,000. एक ही एंट्री पास कर सकते हो. P&L account, P&L appropriation to partners capital. Sir, everything is partners capital, हाँ? Everything is partners capital. Because I am not mentioning salary and interest. समझ में आ रहा है? देखो इधर वही किया एंट्री. P&L to A's capital, B's capital. इधर भी P&L account debit, P&L appropriation to B's capital. इधर P&L appropriation to A's capital, B's capital. This is profit. Now tell me, what is the profit left? What is the profit left? अरे आंसर 25,000 में से ये 9,000 निकालो, बचा कितना? This 16,000 is distributed in which ratio? 5:3. Entry will be P&L appropriation account debit to again partners capital A and B. Header by A and B yes to 10,000 and 6,000. Sampla account sampla. ये inner column में ले लो, मैं outer column में ले हूँ. Is that clear? Anyway, you don't have to prepare an account. You have to pass the journal entries. And here they have given two entries or one entry. One entry they have given, not two entries. But can you pass two entries? क्या करोगे इसको बोलो? इधर आ जाओ, मुझे बोलो, बताओ ये थोड़ा. हेलो, टेल मी, इसका कैसा दो एंट्री कैसा बाइफरकेट करोगे बोलो? Salary to B account debit to B's capital and then P&L appropriation to salary to be. समझ में आया? और ये कैसा करोगे? Interest on capital account debit to partners capital and P&L appropriation account debit to interest on capital. So interest on capital gets what? Closed. इसके लिए one entry only. For profits, no, one entry. P&L appropriation to partners capital. No two entries for profits. Is that clear? This is question number 1. Similarly, guys, you have to do illustration 2. Illustration 1 समझ में आया? See, illustration 1 में they have asked give journal entries. You have to give only journal entries and that too related to appropriation. They have not asked journal entries for drawings. That is why they have not passed journal entries for what? Drawings. जैसा क्वेश्चन पूछा गया है वैसा ही आपको आंसर देना पड़ेगा. Any difficulty? Clear? All of you? One more sum and then we'll wind up. Illustration 2. You have to help me out. Ram, Rahim, Karim are partners in a firm. They have no agreement in respect of profit sharing ratio, interest on capital, interest on loan advanced by partners and remuneration payable to partners. Means partnership deed is not there or partnership deed is there but nothing is mentioned about these things. वैसा भी हो सकता है. In matter of distribution of profits they have put forward the following claims. Ram क्या बोल रहा है? Ram बोल रहा है Ram who has contributed maximum capital demands interest on capital at 10% per annum and share of profits in capital ratio. But Rahim and Karim do not agree. Ram says मेरा maximum capital है, मुझे चाहिए interest on capital. Ram को नहीं मिलेगा. Reason nothing is mentioned in the partnership deed. In this case Rahim and Karim are correct. And even Ram will not get share of profits in capital ratio. He will get equally. What? Second, Rahim has devoted full time for running the business and demands salary at the rate of 500 per month. But Ram and Karim do not agree. Will Rahim get the salary? No, because nothing is mentioned about what salary in the partnership deed. Rahim को भी कुछ नहीं मिलेगा. Karim demands interest on loan of 2000. Interest on loan of 2000 advanced by him at a market interest rate which is 12%. Karim is partially right. He is not fully right. Karim has given a loan. Karim को बोलो कि भाई nothing is mentioned about interest on what? Loan. You will get as per the partnership act, not partnership deed. As per the partnership act, how much? 6%. And 6% not compound interest, simple interest. Is that clear? That is also important. So 12% नहीं मिलेगा, कितना मिलेगा? 6%. So how shall you settle the dispute and prepare P&L appropriation account after transferring 10% of divisible profits to reserves? Clear cut दिया है. Divisible profits to what? Reserves. Okay. Net profit before taking into account any of the above claims amounted to rupees how much? 45. So what is the net profit? 1 second. Please concentrate here. Profit and loss appropriation account. Net profit कितना है? Hello? 45 में से कुछ जाएगा? क्या जाएगा? नहीं, इंटरेस्ट ऑन लोन. एंड इंटरेस्ट ऑन लोन कहाँ जाएगा? P&L में. So net profit is not 45,000. 45,000 minus interest on loan. Interest on loan calculate करो. 2000 के ऊपर 6% लगाओ. 2000 into 6% लगाओ. कितना आता है? For one full year कितना आया? 1? हाँ तो 120 45,000 में से डिडक्ट करो. So your net profit will be by net profit will not be 45,000. It will be 45,000 minus 120 कितना? 44,000. This is your divisible profits because 120 will hit your P&L or will hit your P&L appropriation or P&L. P&L के बाद ही net profit इतना है. अरे understood? Clear? Now what are the divisible profits? 45,000 or 44,880? Of this 10% should be transferred to reserves. Means general reserve. So to reserves. 10% of divisible profits. 10% of 44,880 कितना? 44,888. हो गया. बाकी किसी को कुछ नहीं, घंटा मिलेगा. नो इंटरेस्ट ऑन कैपिटल, नो सैलरी, नो कमीशन, नो बोनस, नथिंग. डायरेक्टली शेयरिंग ऑफ प्रॉफिट्स. नाउ प्रॉफिट शुड बी शेयर्ड इन विच रेशियो? हाँ, इक्वल कराता. बघा हे 44,880, 44,880 माइनस करो, बचा कितना प्रॉफिट? टेल मी फास्ट. 40,392 इक्वली टू पार्टनर्स कैपिटल. टू पार्टनर्स कैपिटल कौन है वो? राम. तीन में डिवाइड करो. राम, राम, रहीम, करीम. डिवाइड बाय 3 करो. 13,464. 13,464. इसको 1 रुपये कम दो. ये बरोबर है ना? इक्वल है. ओके, सॉरी 14 आया. देखो 13,464 आया कि नहीं? यस और नो? हाँ. गॉट द आंसर? ऑल ऑफ यू आर एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड? क्वेश्चन नंबर 3 ऑनवर्ड्स कल हम लेंगे इसको. आई होप ऑल ऑफ यू आर एंजॉइंग दिस. इजी है. डोंट हैव टू वरी, विल फिनिश ऑफ दिस. पार्टनरशिप हार्डली एनी टाइम इट विल टेक. वंस यू गेट द ग्रिप, इजी है. क्लियर? बाय बाय, टेक केयर, जय हिंद.